We're here in a destruction, demolition site in the middle of Ramat Gan, a civilian area that was attacked by the Iranian regime and destroyed a lot of buildings and hurt innocent civilians who were sitting in the houses, eating their Shabbat meals, and suddenly a missile hit their house, and some of them were injured, some of them are trapped, and we are here to rescue them and take them out.
I can tell you that we do have a number of injured, but I can't go into detail of the exact number or the exact location, as I said. What I can also tell you, though, is that the Israel Police Bomb Disposal Units are here on this site and multiple other sites. They're some of the best in the world. We're doing everything possible to ensure the safety of the public. We just ask for the public's cooperation. Do your part. Your responsibility can save your life and other lives as well.
Here's how I got my team to use Monday Sales CRM and actually like it. Let me start by saying it.
drama with a juror, juror number 6, dismissed. What happened?
Yeah, so it didn't necessarily come as a surprise that this particular juror, that being juror number 6, was dismissed. I think the judge was kind of signaling that this that this specific juror was going to be dismissed, kind of hinting about this on Friday. But then he took into consideration what the defense had to say, as they made really an impassioned speech about why this particular juror should stay. But as far as what the judge said this morning in court, he said, I understand it's important, but this amount of scrutiny is not necessary. And I think it kind of had to do with just the letter that the defense had, just kind of accusing the prosecution of dismissing this particular juror, mainly based off race and just other accusations from the defense to the government. And so as far as what the judge said, he said the inconsistencies from this specific juror raised a lot of issues, and pretty much these inconsistencies were just about where this particular juror lived. So he was registered in Brown County. He picked up the call
get home safe, guys. Come on. Let's get home safe. Come on. Hey, we don't want nobody to get hurt. Come on. We don't want nobody to get hurt. Come on. Please. Please.
Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest.
What it's about. You know, you have charts that are presented by the government. So obviously in a racketeering case like this, and particularly when you have so many different players and all of these underlying allegations, I'm not surprised. I want to talk about the first witness, this first summary witness. It was a paralegal, and her name is, and correct me if I mispronounce it, Anya Sanker. What was her role?
Yeah, so Anyanya Sanker, I hope I'm pronouncing it right too, Jesse. So her role essentially was just reviewing two of the charts that were in this case, and those being the summary charts. And so she said that the government prepared the charts, but then Sankar's role was just reviewing these charts for accuracy. And so she reviewed text messages, documents, audio messages, audio files, which are completely different, and then just other things like that. And so we saw exhibits of, you know, text message timelines, but these ones were specifically from a person that's been brought up a number of times in this trial. However, we haven't heard from this person or directly from her mouth, and that obviously being Christina Coram. And so what we did learn is just about, you know, the messages that were sent on her device, the device that was obtained by HSI during the raids. And so there were just a number of text messages from Christina Coram to Dave Shirley, an assistant, and then just some other messages too, including messages to Jane, messages to Cassie, messages to Sean Combs, aka Diddy, aka PD, as some messages call him himself. And so what we were able to see from this particular chart was dates and times, the record type, from whoever the sender was, and then to whoever the sender was sending that to, the content file name, and then the source of it all, which is essentially just where the government exhibit is. So that way, whenever the jury goes back to deliberate, they're able to kind of easily find everything because everything's all summed up into one chart. But we saw kind of records from the earliest time frame being March 18th of 2016 to February 26th of 2024. And I thought those dates were pretty interesting because if you think about it, you know, February 26th of 2024 being kind of the last record that they have, I thought was like, oh, okay, because given that the raids happened in March and then Diddy's arrest didn't happen until September, I thought the dates would be a little more current than they actually were. And even going back to March 18th of 2016, that being the earliest of these particular records, that was years into Christina Coram's role already as Diddy's kind of head assistant. And so what we did end up seeing is just some text messages. So we did see one message, this being December 29th of 2019, and it was a message from Ryan Lopez to Christina Coram, Ryan Lopez being one of the assistants. And he said, you know, LOL, think I saw one of the cowboys. You can spot them in the lobby like an escort. I forgot to tell you about it. Then Christina Coram writes to Ryan Lopez, laughing emoji. By the way, how long is he going to stay awake? Then Ryan Lopez wrote back to Christina Coram, LOL, I'm guessing until tomorrow night. Then we heard some audio files, this one being from, you know, and they kind of jumped around, honestly, Jesse, from time frame to time frame. So we saw one audio file from January 30th of 2023, and the source was a voice memo, but it was an audio kind of recording that we had heard previously, and that was the recording from Christina Coram talking to Jonathan Perez, one of the assistants, just about that sexually explicit video that was found on the staff iPad, where Christina Coram kind of pulls him to the side and is like, I need to tell you, or I need you to tell me step by step and don't miss a beat just as far as how everyone found this particular video. So it was something that we've heard before. And even some of these text messages that we saw in this particular exhibit were texts that we've seen before, which means the jury has seen it before too. There was one text exhibit. This was from March 18th of 2016 to March 20th of that same year.
ديروا بالكم ما تخلوا حدا من الصغار هون. هاي المضادات هاي فوق الدار، ديروا بالكم خليكم لجوا شوي. هاي غاد هي غاد. هاي مضادات كلها، فوتوا لجوا، ارجعوا لورا، ارجعوا لورا، حجي ارجع لورا.
صوت يا زلمه، طلع كم من واحد على حرب سماويه هاي.
لا اله الا الله، الله يجيرنا يا رب. خليكم بس لورا، خليكم لورا لانه ممكن يوصلنا، لانه فوق البيت هاي.
ايوه بالتاج بنزل.
بالتاج هذول بالتاج، على مش ورا التاج كمان هذول. الله يجيرنا يا رب، الله يجيرنا. الله يجيرنا يا رب، الله يجيرنا.
Peaceful protest!
Don't shoot! This is a peaceful protest!
Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest!
Don't make it fast, guys. Don't pile up. We need to get out.
Push him out of the way! Move! Move! Get out of here! That's some big shit. For real.
Cálmanse, tranquilo.
Our streets! You're not here to protest. You're here to agitate. I'm protesting. This is my country. We're stopping the invasion. It's not happening anymore.
It is happening now.
Law and order.
It is happening now.